Hey guys, Shannon here with Got to Go Prepared. Stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about fighting those pesky mosquitoes and other biting insects. Hey guys, Shannon here. Welcome back with Got to Go Prepared. I want to talk a little bit about bug bites, ticks and mosquitoes and no-see-ums and biting flies or anything, whether you be around your house or you're in the woods camping, hiking, backpacking, or just bugging out, because we don't want any bugs on the bug out. But a couple products I'm going to talk about. A couple of them I don't have here. One of them I cannot locate what I did with it, and I probably have to buy me a new bottle of it. But first of all, this is a product from Sawyer. It's an insect repellent, and I'm probably saying it wrong. Permethrin, that's how you say it. You can see that right there. This product is to repel, kills ticks, chiggers, mites, and mosquitoes. Ticks and mosquitoes are a really big nuisance, and here in Tennessee, ticks are really bad this year, and mosquitoes are supposed to be really bad too, and carrying the West Nile virus, the Zika virus, which I've nicknamed the zombie virus as a joke, of course. But we don't want any of that kind of stuff, so it's good to keep protected. This is to, you treat your clothing with this, your pants, your gear, your shirt, and you let it dry onto the clothing. That way, as something gets on your clothing like a tick, it will leave your clothing rather quickly because it doesn't want to stay on your clothing, so it doesn't work its way in. So this is a great product. I used this last year digging through the woods. My brother used it. He goes and digs a root called ginseng a lot, we've heard of, and has fun doing that, but he gets them on him. But he uses this to help keep them off of his clothing. Great product by Sawyer, the same people who make the Sawyer water filter. Another product here, of course, this is the Sportsmantomax. Everybody's seen that at Walmart by Repel. It's got a 40% DEET. A lot of people get worried about the DEET, and you know that you got your own thought process on that. They've taken DEET out of stuff in some of these other countries, let people use it, and they're getting bit. It's probably not safe in high doses to rub all over your skin or ingest, of course. Follow directions, use your own judgment. I like the higher DEET. This is a 40% we use with some of the kids just around the yard and like a car camping trip or something like that. And it's mostly around your legs and ankles and stuff like that. But it works really well. I like it just fine. It's not very expensive. I tend to keep this in my bag and in my console of my truck. This is the Repel 100. It protects 10 hours, and it's over 98% DEET. This stuff's strong. This is the DEET level of stuff that they use in the military, in the jungles of Vietnam, when they use some of that high potency stuff. Nothing's getting on you with this on you. And I would recommend, if you're going through high grass and stuff, just be better off. Just wear long pants and maybe some leg gaiters, a good pair of boots if you're walking, or good shoes. Socks up high, pull your socks up, stuff like that they teach you in the scouts and military and everything else, just to keep things off of you. And you can just spray this on your clothes as well too, to keep them off of you, as far as keeping creepy crawlies from biting you, or a tick getting on you. And with some of the diseases that the ticks are carrying now, you definitely don't want to get bit by a tick. I've done pulled 2 ticks off me and 2 off the dogs, and I really haven't gone out anywhere yet. This is a product that a natural holistic doctor who was coach for the girls one year, and we went to a party at his house, and he was using this cutter natural. This does not have DEET in it. Or just around the yard as we were hanging out. He lives on a lake, and we were just kind of hanging out in lounge chairs on the back of his lawn, sloped down towards the dock in the lake, and you just didn't want insect repellent all over you. But it was late afternoon, and he sprayed this fogger, this cutter natural fogger around, and it's got lemongrass oil in it, which is a very strong deterrent for mosquitoes. But it smells really nice. And around our back patio area back here, before we come out in the evening, grilling, different things like this, I will spray this all around the patio and all the shrubs and around the grills and the bushes and all the way around, and it smells really nice. And it seems to keep, the mosquitoes don't even fly around in the area when I have this, and it smells good too. But that's a good one if you take it, do some car camping with the kids, just to spray the perimeter of the camp to keep them out. I also have I'll turn this around. Well, I got a bug light too that I keep on the back porch. You go camping, you do this. This can help with that too if you have one of those. There's smaller ones you can take for camping and camp out places like that to keep them away too. And of course, if you get bit by something, you want some itch and bite relief, and this is an off product. And there's also Itchy Race. There's some different products. It's an off product for afterbite. There's one called Afterbite to get on it. And most of these I noticed, this one is a benzocaine, a camphor, and a phenol. So in this product, Afterbite is mostly ammonia. It's almost 100% ammonia. I didn't realize ammonia would help with a bite as well, but it does. Also with a bite, tea tree oil. If you're into the essential oils, tea tree oil is excellent for a bite. Also to help keep spiders and some things away, including ticks, peppermint oil works. I know ticks nor spiders like peppermint oil or tea tree oil smell. I actually will wash my hair with I think it's just tea tree shampoo, but it's tea tree and peppermint oil in that shampoo that gives it its smell and everything else. But only time I use it is like if I'm going outside mowing and trimming, or I'm going into the woods camping, hiking, doing some videos or shooting or something, or testing something. I'll really wash my hair really good with that. Of course wearing a hat too, but I just got that smell of the tea tree and peppermint in my hair to keep hopefully a tick away from me. So if you're into essential oils, I like them. I think those two are great. There's another oil that's a repellent also, and I've misplaced mine. It's the one I was mentioning before. I'm going to have to go get me another one. I found it at just a natural food store, and a gentleman last year was telling me about it, and I used it, and it worked great too. It's called neem oil. Neem, neem oil. It's from a neem tree, which from what my understanding is kind of a evergreen type tree. And if you could find the tree and plant it in your yard, they say mosquitoes won't come within a couple yards of it because of the smell it puts off, but I think it might run off everybody too. The neem oil is very pungent smell of garlic in that stuff. It's not garlic, but it has that kind of smell. And when I used it, it was when I was just with the guys hiking, camping, doing some stuff outside, and the ladies weren't around, because it'll wreck your social life, I think. But it keeps the bugs away. But I just did a little drop on it and put it near my ankle or somewhere on my arm just to get that smell around. But it's pretty pungent. But neem oil works if you want to go a natural route that's very solid. That's the good stuff, in addition to lemongrass oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, things of that nature. The last thing I want to mention, and I've had this and didn't think about doing a review on it till just today and adding it in with this, is the Thermos Sale. And these are the refills for the Thermos Sale. You've seen these at Dick's and Academy Sports and Bass Pro Shop and Walmart. Every sporting goods store, even hardware stores, probably have these now. When I first got mine, you couldn't really find them much anywhere, but they are awesome. It uses a butane, which you can see here, that fits in the bottom, and then these little pads, these are refill pads, and the little pockets on the side here, you put all your refills in one side and a extra butane here. And the butanes last a good while. I'll use it on several uses, but and this is a carrying case I have for it. It doesn't come with this case on it, but you can buy the case, or they may come with a case now, and I think they come camo and different kinds now. But you slide the little pad in here, you can see the blue, and of course I know where mine's at. I flipped the switch on and clicked a little button, and in here I can see it light up. And when it lights up, what it does is it heats up this pad and puts off an odor that I can barely smell, but evidently the mosquitoes can smell it. But I will take this. It's got a small strap, and I've hooked it to my belt. You can hook it to your pack. A lot of times if I'm just got shorts on, I will take this and strap it around my leg just below my knee, so my calf kind of keeps it from sliding all the way down. But as long as the wind's not blowing real hard, This thing claims a 15-foot radius around this device, bug-free. And I would have to say that they're pretty accurate on that from my testing. I have had this on me, never get bit by anything, and not have any insect repellent or anything whatsoever on, and I'm golden with this. I mean, nothing. I have used it out on a patio, picnic tables, turn it on, lay it in the middle of the table, a bunch of us sitting around, and we're all good. So I highly recommend the Thermos Sale. If you've never tried one, and I can't remember what they cost, I'm sure they vary from place to place. Walmart's probably is the cheapest. Probably a better selection at Dick's or Academy Sports and Outdoors. And then, of course, you can get the refills. When you buy it, it'll come with some, and then I'd recommend keeping a backup, and I try to be prepared to keep extra backups in the garage with me, or if I go camping, I'll take at least one with me, and with extras in here as well. And that's the Thermos Sale. But hey, that's it, guys, for the bug relief. Just be careful out there. Wherever you're at, the ticks and mosquitoes are bad. They do carry viruses and problems. You don't want to get bit. You don't want your kids to get bit, or anybody in your family. But if you're like me, you're out running through the woods, you really want to keep the ticks and mosquitoes off of you. It can wreak havoc, and it's just miserable. You watch that Naked and Afraid, which I have no idea why I would be lost naked in the woods, but and they get to carry only one thing each. Man, I'd be hard pressed if I was going somewhere warm to not pick some bug spray, or learn what the indigenous people in that area, what plants they use to keep the bugs off them, because those people look rough, eat up with bug bites before that show's over. So if you don't want that to be you, definitely select one or two of these. I usually keep a spray, an essential oil, and the Thermos Sale, all three with me. I believe in having redundancy and backup to that kind of things, just like my tools and my gear. But anyway, I hope some of those helped, and hopefully nobody will get bit or crawled upon by creepy crawlies this year, and we'll all be safe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to give us a thumbs up and share it with somebody who might be interested in the content of the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd greatly appreciated it. All the subscriptions and all the people viewing the channel, it really helps and supports, and I can get some more new content out to you guys and gals. And also remember the Facebook page I put up, which is Got to Go Prepared, just like the name of the channel, but it also says Got to Go Prepared because you just never know. That's the full title of the Facebook page, and it'll have this the bear claw logo. You'll recognize it. Check out that. I throw up a few pictures and a few other things on there that I don't put here on the YouTube channel, but check it out too as well, and let other people know about it. I appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there and stay cool, because it is heating up. And remember, you got to go prepared because you just never know.